I'm here at Apollo High School on during the weekend of the 1978 class reunion. Let's talk to some students back from 1978 and see what their memories and what's changed. I'm here with the Eaglettes from the class of 1978. What's changed here as you're having a tour? Anyone?
Just about everything has changed. It looks totally different except for your commons.
Just the structures and the gym. Obviously, we didn't have that kind of seating, so that's...
Having two gyms would be nice. We used to practice in the halls because we had to fight for the gym with the basketball team.
Or at 7 a.m. in the morning. That's when we would have Eaglet practice. To have such a great basketball team that year and to be a part of it, and we would practice our routines and get out there, but we would be at the sports center to perform, and just the crowds. It was just a very exciting time to be a part of something here at Apollo.
Going to camp, I was digging through the attic and found pictures from camp, and we always had a blast in the summer.
Went
And
to Ohio Westland.
practicing after school. It was fun, hard work.
It was fun
but
entertaining the crowd.
Yeah.
That was the best part of it. And, you know, the dance routines really mimicked what you used to see in New York as it relates to the Rockettes. So it's very different today where you see young girls and their dance philosophy. So we were really mimicking more of what the Rockettes do in New York. So
Well, awesome. Thank you very much, Eaglettes, class of 1978. I'm here with former principal Dale Stuart. What's it like seeing like all these students from 1978?
Oh, it's just great. Actually, in '78, I was a social studies teacher and baseball coach and basketball coach, and to see a lot of the people. I mean, these people are 53 years old now, so it makes me feel old, but also makes me feel even more of a connection to Apollo and the Eagle family, and to see these people back, and to be able to see some people I haven't seen for a long time.
I'm here with one of the basketball players and two of the cheerleaders from 1978. And can we introduce ourselves?
My name is Ginny
Carrie Preston.
Steve Barker.
All right, and I just want to ask, what was it like, ask the two cheerleaders, what was it like being cheerleaders back in 1978 here at Apollo?
It was amazing because we were all really close. We were here with academics, and we were with each other outside because of our athleticism, and we were really close, and the cheerleaders and the basketball players, we put in a lot into our sports. And Steve was in all the papers in Owensboro, in the Messenger and Choir, still then, every single weekend, because he was always like a top scorer and receiving accolades from everyone. And he's a super great guy. Not only was he very athletic, but he was always super sweet and kind, and he was a good student. He helped everybody. And Carrie and I really, we were the tumblers. I was always a base. She was always a flyer. We put her like 4 high of stacked of girls, so we won the state championship in 1978. Also, the biggest thing for us, for me, my memory, was filling Freedom Hall. They were the winners of the LAT, the Louisville Invitational Tournament, and it was just amazing. We had from Owensboro coming up to Louisville, Kentucky.
I remember all the competitions, and we worked hard, but we did well, and it was just a very fun experience, something you just never forget.
This is what the Apollo family, I think, did for us, is it rooted us together. Our roots are so deep because we are a family.
Most of us went from Tamarack to Burns to Apollo, so that's a long, that is a family. Yeah, we really knew each other, and we lived good lives.
I guess more than anything is just the closeness, and it was such a neat feeling when you got out of the car out front here and you saw faces that you hadn't seen in 30 years. And just, we were all close. We had fun. I can venture to say that that 78 class is probably one of the closest classes. Now, I don't know about all the other classes, but I just know from top to bottom We had a very close class. The neat thing about it is when we came in and we walked through the double doors and we finally saw the commons area, that was a really kind of a warming feeling, just because it's been such a long time. And we hung out. This is where we hung out. Yeah. But when you got off the bus and when you come in, that was where you hung out. And we couldn't go anywhere till the bell rang. Yeah. And so that was a neat time. And then now, to see the bricks where we used to walk, and then now to see the additions, that's a neat thing too, because Apollo has progressed, and that's a neat thing too. So it's a neat time to be back.
The old gym floor was on the wall with the eagle. That was really special. Yeah. Because I remember it because we worked out on that floor.
Yeah. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went on that floor. And to take it up and not remember that floor was kind of sad.
Yeah, shin splints.
That's right.
And his knee always wrapped. Remember, your knee was always wrapped?
I know.
What we've gained from these interviews is to just cherish the memories that we have while we're here at high school, and so that we can look back when we're their age and just be able to say, wow, I have these memories and I knew these people, and this is a really special thing. And I think that's what we've really learned from this, and hope we all take that and